Now, cotton season here in West Texas is usually over, and farmers have moved on to sowing the next crop. But that's not the case this go-round.
When folks here were bearing the few ice storms that we've had, farmers out at the cotton fields were anxiously awaiting for conditions to get better so that they could continue picking their crop. KTAB's Night Beat reporter Ladarian Cole is here live in studio to tell us how that weather impacted this harvest.
Well, Brittany, 300 bowls of cotton like this, I'm told, is worth about £1. And when you try to sell that as a farmer, that's only worth about 70 cents. So imagine how much cotton a farmer would have to harvest to make a good profit. But when you factor in unfavorable growing conditions and picking conditions, that revenue is heavily impacted. Typically around this time of year, gathering cotton isn't on the to-do list for farmer Tim Shields.
This patch was planted about the 19th of June. Well, we usually always try and get started in October, and ideally we want to be through by Christmas.
But that obviously wasn't possible this season, thanks to the recent heavy hits of cold weather. Now most West Texas cotton farmers are weeks behind.
Well, we had the ice storm, was it after Thanksgiving, and then another one the next weekend, and I can't remember if there was a third one or not, but in between all that and the holidays, things didn't work out where we could get through.
And the longer these batches of cotton sit here, the less quality is expected to have.
A lot of it is blown out, and once it's on the ground, we can't gather it up.
As for the cotton Shields gathered so far,
all the water ran down here, and that's pretty good cotton down there.
But he can't say the same for the remainder of his harvest. Despite that, Shields says compared to last cotton season,
the drought eased up some. We didn't have so many 100-degree days this summer. We've already made twice as much this season compared to last year.
Shields must now worry about a task delayed by the late harvest.
Normally we would have about 3,000 acres of wheat sowed, and we've only sowed about 1,500 now.
And as of yesterday, any additional wheat he sows will be uninsured, meaning if the crop fails, it's both time and money lost for Shields. Shields says he and his team should be done gathering their cotton by the week's end. That's if they don't run into any more problems. Reporting live in the KTAB studio, Ladarian Cole, KTAB News.
Thank you, Ladarian. We're told even though the cotton harvest took longer this year, the prices of cotton products are not expected to go up as a result.